Okay, right. It didn't take very long at all to get back to where we were. Now all we have to do, welcome back in part 2 by the way, is click this and hope the game doesn't break again. Do you think we can pull that off?
Let's give it a go. I'm feeling confident.
You were right to feel confident. Well done, my friend.
Thank you.
High five.
This looks like a jaunty place to have a sip.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes. Sorry, did I say jaunty? I meant terrifying.
Oh, look, options. Where do we want to go?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, if we go in, we know that we go in because we're meant to be doing that. So should we investigate around the area first?
Side quests.
Perimeters. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, yeah. That looks good.
It's a golem.
You're a golem. Fucking, what's it want to highlight? We'll have this crowbar.
I figured the golem wouldn't notice that the crowbar had gone missing. Not that I'm saying it didn't need it, just that I'd figured I'd get away with stealing it.
How to justify theft. I can do it. Yes.
Right, let's not try the trapdoor. Let's...
Because there's something down there.
Oh, nice, nice. Meanwhile, Dracula plays on piano, I guess. There he goes. Oh, Drax, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I can't click anything.
With his widow's peak.
You can't recall.
Else we get treated to a song before anything happens. Is that fucking Rob as well? I think it could be.
Yeah.
He does a singing, doesn't he?
Probably he does now. And he did in 1999.
Because that's how old this game is. Oh, Jesus. We've sampled this show. Oh, bloody... Oh, look, no, he's walked in, it's fine. Does that mean we have control yet?
I thought I told you never to play that song again.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Luton. It's just I wasn't expecting you to call by tonight, and... You weren't expecting me? It's only been 8 years, Samael. I guess my memory ain't what it
Play it
used to
again,
be.
Samael.
I don't know why Samael put up with my temper. He could have
That is a
broken every bone in my
misquote.
body if he wanted to, but that's what made him special.
That's something else I learned from the
guess.
top 10 video recently.
But he'd
Is it?
take
Yeah,
almost
apparently.
any kind of abuse from the
Why?
clientele.
Because he says something slightly different to that.
Playing better than anyone else in Ankh Morphle.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. As soon as I saw that one, I was reminded of your old 92.DC television exploits.
Oh yeah.
Which you guys on YouTube will never know about because they're not on YouTube and I doubt they ever will be.
Yes, correct.
Even though I have most of them, I could do it myself sneakily.
Nobby.
Nobby.
Hello, Nobby. Hello, Luton. How you been keeping? I've been worse. Of course, I've been better too. And I've been a hell of a lot better and not much worse. That's good, isn't it? Don't worry.
Oh yeah, something else I'm worried about is
us together, I'll tell him I made
us getting to a point in the game and it not being able to read the disc.
It's not
Because that disc was pretty much buggered like the Titanic ones were. Took a lot of work to get it to go again.
Smash it.
Well, it's just
I did find this game in the garage.
Saw you talking to me. He go spare.
What, like a petrol garage or like your garage?
My actual garage, I was looking for other things. Speak!
How you been keeping, Nobby? How's the rest of the watch? Not so bad, Luton. Been keeping myself busy. Been working with Sergeant Colon. How is old fatty Colon?
No.
Still fat? I'll tell him I saw you.
Jay,
No,
you've
you
got a
won't.
fatty colon.
Okay, so maybe I
You got a
won't. It was just
Bassy
being
colon?
trite.
That works, right?
Polite.
Yeah. But fatty
yeah,
works
that's
as
the
well.
Ooh.
It's
I
all
guess I
that
never
large
really
you've been
understood
eating.
why
Oh
it was
no!
that you didn't get kicked out as well, Nobby. Me? I ain't never done nothing wrong. Don't give me that, Nobby. When you were serving
Don't
as
give me that knobby,
quartermaster on the
Frosty.
Duke of Pseudopolis, It was
But you
widely
said you
known
liked
that
Nobby,
several
Jay.
items from the store
Don't
did
want
find
Nobby anymore.
I like it when I give you
that
Nobby.
was all above board. I had all the paperwork for him. Your kit at the time consisted
Oh, we are the
of
best.
2 warehouses. I
And
just
then
think
you
Vimes had
always
a
come as a
grudge against
surprise.
me. I know you're my friend and all, but you took a bribe. Are you trying to tell me you never took a bribe? Never. The ham from Harga's House of Ribs? Evidence. The pocket clock from the suicide in the shades? I wanted something to remember him by. The money in the petty cash box? Mislaid by someone. Misappropriated by you. I never misanthropated anything. I just want to understand why it was that you could get away with all your petty theft, and I couldn't get away with one act of weakness. Well, you see, just say it, Nobby. I'm not gonna hold it against you. Well, I reckon Mr. Vimes
If
thinks
I
that
said
bit
you
of
had a
petty
beautiful
theft ain't
Nobby,
something to
would
get
you hold it
excited
against
about.
me?
Oh no.
Ain't admitting anything, Mark.
Maybe.
Nothing's ever been proved. Got compared to some of the stuff that goes on in this city. But someone who's taken a bribe, well, that's like allowing the rich to avoid justice. That wasn't why I did it. I know. Do you know Vimes? Yeah.
The
I
voices
know
are getting
Vimes, all
blurred
right.
together.
Yes. There are not enough space between words.
What's Vimes up to these days? He got married. Married?
It just sounds like
He
Rob
was only
Brydon's
ever
having a
married to his
schizophrenic
job.
conversation with
Straight up.
himself.
Married into nobility. Old Stoneface in the nobility.
To see if we can spot which one's
That'd
Crichton's
drive him
doing.
crazy. Well, he's sort of nobility himself now. What? They made him commander of the watch. And we got a great new premises down on Pseudopolis Yard. They're full of paintings and vases and all
Can we go
sorts.
there?
Yes.
Full? Well, maybe not as full as when we moved in, but pretty full. I'll have to call round sometime. Yeah, that'd be good. We got a lot more members in the watch these days. And we got a new dartboard. Life in the fast lane, huh? Do you seriously think it's a good idea for me to call around? I mean, Vimes isn't gonna like it. Whatever you may think about him, he's loyal to his job. I can't say he'll welcome you with open arms, but he won't stop you.
Notes.
Do you know anything about a man named Mundy? I'm not getting drawn into anything while I'm off duty. Wait
Ask
till
him
I'm
about
back
the
at
milker.
the yard.
I will ask him about the milker.
Have you heard of the milker? It arrived in town a short time ago. How long ago? 3 days. That's strange. Why? Well, there's been a string of odd murders in the last 3 days.
Oh goodness.
What do you mean, odd? I mean, this is Ankh-Morpork we're talking about. I'm not sure I should discuss the details with a pavilion. A civilian, Nobby. How much have you had to drink? I'm as sober as the day I was born. Ah, that's a frightening thought.
Make a note of that.
That's a note. Mysterious murders.
Since that was who I'd learned about that from in
Right.
the first place, I didn't feel I had much to gain by going over old ground.
Fair enough. Oh, I see. Murder pages, contacts. Let's go here.
What do you know about a woman named Carlotta? I'm not getting drawn into anything while I'm off duty.
It's just going to be the
Wait,
standard
John.
response now.
Do you know anything about some passengers that came into town by ship a few days ago? That's not much to go on. You're a corporal
Probably
in
not.
the watch. You're supposed to have a keen, insightful mind. They brought that regulation in after I joined. Has there been a dwarf around asking questions? Can't this wait till I get back to the yard? I'm off duty.
No, it cannot.
This is...
Unless I go to the yard and I start throwing milkshake around. Then will you come back? Because my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
I see what you did there.
Good, I'm glad you did.
That was very good.
That was,
For
rather.
a second, I didn't know what the fuck you were on about.
I am working a Monday case. On Tuesday.
Because it is Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday? It's Saturday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's happy days.
Yes.
We've covered most of them. Right, okay, so
Let's play What Week with you.
I guess we
I have been playing
have
What Week with you
exhausted
as well.
the options. Empty paper. Let's do a drawing. Ooh.
Jay, this is not Etch a Sketch.
It should be, though.
Hit
Tempting
him.
as it was, I decided not to start attacking people with the crowbar.
Remove yourself
I
from the
suppressed
area.
the urge.
You've
I
said
was
that
broke,
before.
Sure.
Right, so we're done here then.
I'll catch you later,
Duh.
Nobby. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. What's that supposed to mean? Well, don't get caught doing anything I wouldn't do.
Subtle difference. Anything else we can do?
Well, that's going to be the captain. We should probably talk to the pianist, maybe?
Nah.
Options? He might be useful. I'm going to talk to Jenkins. Shall I save again?
Yes.
I'll do that then. Saving the game. We made this one in the absence of the Let's Play because we didn't want it to crash again, please. There should have been a comma. There wasn't one. Game saved. Okay. Captain Jenkins. Probably shouldn't have overwritten
Are
that.
you Captain Jenkins?
Oh well.
Depends on who's asking.
I am.
Don't play games. I'm just after a few answers.
That song really put you in a bad mood, didn't it?
If you're trying to get me angry, it's working.
No need to get upset. You need to drink more and think less.
If I drank any more than I do now, I'd never think again.
That's the ticket.
So, you're the captain of the Milka.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Ordinarily, I'd be happy being a captain of a fine ship like the Milka. But after this last voyage, I'm thinking of taking up farming.
Well, you've got the
Tough
accent.
journey.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
He sounds like Runt's dad from the start of Simon
Yes.
2.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
What was so bad about the last voyage?
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Well, just tell me
Run.
about it.
It
Tell me
helps
about
to
it, then
talk
we won't have
about
to talk
these
about it.
things.
Why would I want to talk about it?
All right, let's put that another way. I want to talk about it, and the sooner I finish talking to you, the sooner you can get back to drinking.
By that logic, my best bet would be to just ignore you and carry on drinking.
I was never much good at logic. I did home economics at school.
As you would well do.
I was hoping you'd let me have a look around on the Milka.
I was hoping
share
that
my
I was
beer.
gonna make
I'd
enough
love to
money
share
be
the
able
beer.
to buy myself a
Dark
Harley
times, Let's Play
with
fans.
exotic dancers.
We started a Let's Play with 3 beers. There's 2 of us.
Maths.
And that beer's not enough beer. Anyway, is it? Let's be honest. Just as well we've got a bottle of red breathing. Is that still there from before?
Is there any way I can
I
persuade
wasn't paying
you to
attention to what
let
they were
me
saying.
on your
so-
ship?
Is there any way I can persuade you to go away?
I guess. Right. Sitting with a crowbar.
Get your fat,
Tempting as it was,
fish-shaped dick out.
I
Give me money?
suppressed
No.
I was
There you go, mate.
Cheers,
Have
mate.
a wine glass full of beer.
Extremely full of beer. Ta.
We are civilised here on Let's Play.
Oh, bollocks. Oh, it's remembered my page. It's my drawing page. Mysterious murders.
Do you know anything about the recent murders in Ankh-Morpork?
I know that there are always murders in Ankh-Morpork. See Ankh-Morpork and die, they say. Often in the same day.
That's not a very helpful answer.
It wasn't a very sensible question.
You're a sensible question.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. What? Hang on.
Has there been a dwarf around asking questions?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Why? Shut up.
He's blind.
On
Ah.
your last voyage, there
In
were
one
3
eye, at least
passengers,
true.
right? Mundy and 2 others.
You tell me. You seem to know more about my ship than I do.
I just want to know what you can remember about them.
I remember that we picked them up in Ecclepon, and I know they had a lot of cargo. Oh, and one was a woman, and one was a man, I think.
Well, at least we know what we're
Think he
looking
was
for,
a
mate.
man?
There was something particularly foreign about him. I'm not sure what.
Where's Ecclepon?
Up near the hub. God's forsaken place. All there is to do there is drink and eat fish sandwiches with no tops on.
Sounds like a long way from the Circle
What?
C.
The sandwich hasn't got
We
a top
got
on, or you have
lost,
to take your
alright.
top off to eat the
It's
sandwich.
easy to mix up port and starboard when you've drunk too much port.
Are they still on board?
Nope, we dropped them in Ankh-Morpork. And before you ask, I have no idea what they were doing here. That's not my business.
I was beginning to realize that Captain Jenkins only had 2 questions to ask his passengers. Where are you going? And how much money have you got?
Fair enough. Good way to be.
What do you know about a woman named Carlotta?
There's no one I know.
Very good. Very helpful.
The Milka looks like a good ship.
You know nothing about ships, do you? She looks like exactly what she is. A run-down tramp schooner with no future.
Any chance I could look around her anyway?
All I want to do is get the cargo loaded and get out of this godforsaken city. I don't need people snooping around on board.
Of course you do.
You do. You
I
definitely do.
understand you are carrying a man named Mundy on your ship.
What's it to you?
I was hoping to find him.
Owes you money, does he?
No, he's an old friend.
Him? You must think I'm as drunk as I look.
Aren't you?
Well, okay, so maybe I am. What did you want to know?
Where is he now?
I've no idea. We picked him up in Sword a couple of weeks ago and we brought him here.
We know all of
That's
this.
about all I want to know about him.
Did he say what he was coming to Ankh-Morpork for?
I think he said he was meeting someone.
Who?
Now, I can barely remember my own name, let alone something I overheard through a doorway last week.
Sex banging.
The best kind of banging.
Yes.
No, I can't click that, can I? Yeah. Right, so that's everything exhausted with this guy. Cheers.
I'll see you around, Captain.
Did we get a map location before? Oh, hello, he's fucked off. There's a
Maybe
yellow
the
thing here,
yard
what's
has
that?
opened up now.
Better go to the yard then. God, love double clicking things. Right, that'd be the yard, and that'd be a time to save, wouldn't it? New area equals God bollocks. There we go. Blah, blah, blah.
Thank God you've saved them with really
I headed over to
specific names.
Sudopolis Yard, but Nobby wasn't there.
Oh,
I
fucking
decided to come
perfect.
back later.
Excellent.
Go to the wharf, ask the first mate about
You reckon?
the captain again. I don't know. If you can guess in here, mate.
Fair enough. Well, we'll give it a go.
Mr. Scarpner.
Let's go over here first before changing my mind.
Still here? Not for much longer, I hope.
I have gained new bits of nymphomation. You know about them? Oh, it's the wrong direction. Oh, for fuck's sake. We know all about them already. Murders.
Do you know anything about the recent murders in Ankh?
Murder!
Sorry, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Very good.
Uh,
And we're done.
it was him that told us about the mysterious stranger, wasn't it?
It was. Back to the office.
Ah,
It's the dwarf.
On an ordinary night, I'd sit around waiting for business. But this night, business was coming to me, and bringing trouble with it. Business, I didn't mind. But trouble was
fucking
an
hell.
unwelcome guest.
I'm taking a
And
sit
like
back.
all unwelcome
Crusty on
guests, it
the
was
Miz
hard to
House.
ask it to leave.
okay.
And by the third
Time
day,
you started
it was
playing the Let's
generally
Play.
I've done a
wearing your
bit.
shirts and leaving its stuff in your bathroom.
Hello, Mr. Luton. I've been expecting you.
I should hope so.
It's on my
This is
own customised
office.
mouse table.
How'd you get in?
Through the door. It was only locked. I know all about doors.
Good. Use this one to get out.
I have a message for you, Mr. Luton.
I don't take messages from strangers.
Then let me introduce myself. My name is Mr. Al-Khali.
I don't take messages from dwarves named after cities.
My name isn't important.
You seem to think it was.
I come to warn you to stay clear of the Mundy case.
I'll bear that in mind.
You'll be-
Now get out.
If you don't stay clear of the Mundy case, something untoward may happen to you.
This is on
That sounds
your
bad.
work. Something untoward may happen to me whether I investigate this case or not. Now either you get out or I'll throw you out.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Mr. Luton.
Don't say I didn't ignore you, Mr. Alcali. A dwarf
off.
named after the Clatchian city of Alcali. And a threat. This case was getting more interesting by the minute. All we needed was a troll and a member of the undead, and we could open an ethnic comedy on Broadway.
Shit, let's do it.
That is the
Ethnic
best
comedy
idea.
notes. Let's come back to that idea later.
Right, I'm going to presume... Has he done something with the death? Probably not, has he?
Can check, mate, while we're here.
Sapient pen.
No.
And
Blah.
it's a
Right click.
That's what a right click did.
Oh. Oh yeah, because otherwise he tries to pick it up. Right, well, we should probably go back to the yard. Maybe someone has opened a milkshake.
Yes. Correct.
Milkshake has
Can't
been opened.
see a fucking thing.
Yes. Very good. We just go over here instead of right down the middle to the person I'm obviously going to talk to. That did not work.
You could say this about Navi. Deep down he good might be stretching it a bit.
Cause fuck dialogue.
Yes.
Can you double click him? Put him in your
Hello
jacket.
again, Nobby.
There we go.
Did I disturb you?
No, no. What made you think that?
Well, there appears to be smoke coming from your ear.
Oh, that, well, I've been working hard, you see.
Working so hard that your ears have caught fire.
Happens to me.
Don't
Every
worry
day.
about it, Nobby. It's not like I'm going to report you.
I have been working, see?
Oh, sure. I never doubted it for a second.
You're a doubt for a second.
Yes. Blah.
How's work treating you then?
Shite.
So bad, Luton. I've been busy, though. Rushed off my feet.
Yeah, I can tell.
We have to go through all of the notes again because he wouldn't talk about half of them.
Oh.
And we have that new one.
Do you know a dwarf by the name of Alcali?
Never heard of him.
How did you know he was male then?
You can't trick me. Everyone knows dwarves don't use the female pronoun.
Okay.
Mind you, I've always wondered what a female pronoun was.
One of
It's
nature's
you.
wonderful mysteries, Nobby.
Is it normally kept covered or what?
I could leave it to your rather uninventive imagination, Nobby.
That one?
Has
Sure.
there been a dwarf around asking questions?
I don't know.
Great.
Nobby, you are a knob. Okay, we've not made that many notes yet.
No.
Have you learned anything about the Milka?
Yeah, not as such, no.
You go to great lengths to conceal how little work you do, don't you?
Hey,
Do you know anything about a man named Mundy?
never heard of him.
This is really going well. Keep going through them then, I guess.
I don't suppose you've investigated the passengers on the Milka, have you?
Of course I have.
Really?
Sorry, but you're not the most, diligent of investigators.
I work as hard as any man of my rank.
You're the only man of your rank. There's 3 dwarfs, 2 troll, a woman and a zombie with the same rank as you, but you're the only human male. I know you're human because you carry a bit of paper to prove it, signed by the midwife. The maleness, I'll take that on trust. Do you want me to help you or not? What have you got? Well, I interviewed one of the passengers. What did you learn? That's official watch business.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You didn't learn anything, did you? Not as such, no.
No.
Any chance I could interview this passenger? I don't see why not.
Well, hey.
She's down in the Cafe Ankh now. Well, that's something, I guess.
Okay, there's only one
See
left.
ya.
Might as well do it.
What do you know about a woman named Carlotta?
Nothing.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it was definitely worth it. Honest.
Try.
Peace.
Catch you later, Nobby.
You're a knobby.
Useless shit stain. Cafe. Ugh.
Every time we come into that map now and click on a location, I get scared. I don't want this Let's Play to end up being half a Let's Play of us pressing save.
It's alright, we'll carefully edit it out.
No,
And
we
then-
won't.
No, we won't.
It's a goddamn lie, there's no one here.
Oh, God.
Talk to that dude.
Yes.
Oh.
You
I'm coming, I'm
I
coming.
thought I told you never.
There we go.
Ilsa. I thought I'd never
Jesus.
see her again. I prayed that I'd never see her again.
Where's the
But
face
either
on
the
that?
gods didn't listen, or they were having a laugh at my expense. Knowing the gods of the Discworld, I had a pretty good idea which. Play it again, Sam.
There you go, mate.
There it is.
You know what? No one's ever going to believe you said that. Hello, Ilsa. How long's
Good
it been?
God.
Too long.
That's funny. I was thinking that it wasn't long enough.
Got a face like
Aren't you
an
pleased to
inside-out
see me?
shoe.
Sure. Like a jellyfish praying for the tide to come in.
What's that supposed to mean?
If I always knew what I meant, I'd be a genius.
Back then, you always knew what to say.
I still know what to say. I just choose not to.
You're getting a big kick out of making me feel cheap, aren't you? Well, maybe I had it coming.
Hey,
I'll have you
take my
coming in a
side.
minute.
You'll take all the fun.
Surprise coming.
Yes, with my dick end.
I spent years rehearsing what I'd say
I'll
if I
chew
saw
your
you again.
minge
What I'd
flaps.
ask you. I tried to imagine what you'd say.
But now I'm here. You can't think of anything to say?
Now you're here, and I just want to slap you. Just once. Across the cheek.
What will that prove?
That I still haven't forgiven you.
You're not making this easy, Luton.
Did you think I would? Did you think I'd just come bouncing up to you like a trained puppy? Maybe I'd wag my tail and wait for you to throw me a stick. Well, I'm never going to be another woman's dog for as long as I live.
That's cruel.
Not as cruel as the day you left me. What made you ask for that song?
I was feeling sentimental.
It's good to know that you still remember me.
How could I forget?
Right, so that scene where I pressed
But you
escape
managed to
to
leave.
stop the song again.
I
was
figured
clearly
you
full of
probably
other
managed
dialogue.
to forget as well.
My bad.
I tried to forget you. I tried to forget the day you left.
And
I
yet
tried to
still you
forget-
ramble on about it.
I tried to drown your memory in cheap whiskey.
And did you forget?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
I still remember you. That's what the song means to me.
Whiskey.
It's everything that's good
Oh,
about our time
no.
together.
You got
Maybe.
lucky, Elsa. You got all the good memories, and I got all
To be
the
fair, there's
bad.
only that much left.
It didn't have
which
to be
means we
like
drank
that.
It's
much.
always
Yeah.
like that.
And that's why we felt horrible.
Yeah, we did feel horrible.
I suppose you have some explanation for what you did. Some pat excuse that'll make everything all right.
There's no excuse for what I did.
At least we agree on one thing.
Why do you hate me so much?
Because I had everything when I had you. And when
Really?
you left, you took everything with you.
So I
It's
had
easy to
nothing
hate someone who
because
took it
everything
all
was
away
with you
from
and you left
It
with
hurts to
everything.
hear you talk like this.
Good.
Hurts to look at your face.
Yeah, you big slapped fanny face.
What do you know about a dwarf?
I like the way that we
named
seem to be
Al
starting at the
Carly?
bottom of the list and working up
Sorry.
for
Yeah.
some reason.
Because he's
I
nearer.
think it's the perspective.
He's nearer.
Is it though?
Has there been a dwarf around asking questions?
I'm sorry, Luton. I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything, do you, except how to break a man's heart in two.
So, you came in on the Milka, did you?
Yes.
Alone.
No. I came with a companion.
It figures.
What?
Women like you are never alone.
I've been alone.
You know nothing about loneliness. You know nothing about what it's like to
Oh,
not know
God.
you've been abandoned. You don't know what it's like to watch your career slip away because the one thing you care about has been taken from you. You don't know what it's like to spend years going into
Getting
restaurants
an
asking
idea.
for a table for one.
You don't eat in restaurants.
You
Okay,
don't know that.
But if I did, that's what I'd ask for.
Why did you ask about the Milka?
You came aboard in Ecclepon, right? With a man.
Yes, his name's Two Conkers.
Of course
How did
it is.
you know?
It's my job to know.
You're being paid to find out where people board ships?
No, I'm a private investigator.
Must make a note
Just in
of
case
what
I
I
forgot.
am.
Oh look, he scribbled one out. Brilliant.
Oh, good. Mysterious passengers, yeah. Oh, brilliant. And that, yeah.
Carlotta then. She won't know anything, but it's nice to get it out of the way.
Named Carlotta.
I've not met them. Sorry.
A woman named Carlotta, I've not met them. This way?
That way.
What
Ilsa
do you
had
know?
told me she was traveling with a man named Two Conkers. For now, that was all I needed to know.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you met a man named Mundy?
Yes, there was a man named Mundy on the ship we came in on. He kept himself to himself mostly.
You're
What can
mostly
you tell me about him?
on the
He
ship.
seemed nervous.
Anything else?
I remember him going down to the cargo hold at one
I do
point.
quite like that
He
song
looked
that's
really
playing in the
shifty,
background.
as if he was hiding something.
Might sample
Is
that
that
one.
it?
Yeah.
That's all I can think of.
Cheers, is.
And we're done. Oh no, there's the other way. There are questions too, aren't there? Like the murders.
Murder.
I
Mm.
think that's the last page.
Thing, Ilsa. Are you involved in these murders? The murders.
Yes, I did it.
They started when you arrived in town.
I can't believe that you would think such a thing. That's terrible. I mean, I know I've done
Well,
some
when
bad
a
things,
woman
but I've
breaks a
never
man's
killed
heart,
anyone in all
it's
my life.
surprising to think
Just
she wouldn't
checking.
stab some.
Okay,
That's the lot then.
we good?
We're good.
We good.
We should now leave this and continue shortly.
Don't go far. I might want to shout at you again.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
perfect.
Luton.
Not sorry enough.
Obviously. Right, in a bit.